Look, team loaded just like Luxler, buddy, you gon' get this work. Yeah, I need me a straight jacket, cause you know I'm going zerk. Hit stick crazy, now watch me put them in the dirt. Test my user, you gon' feel it's getting lurk. Ayy, first quarter, put up 30 on that boy. Add him to the highlight tape, I'm getting dirty on that boy. Stick work up on the catch, I'm getting swervy on that boy. Don't heat me up to play no games, don't disturb me with that noise, cause you capping. You beating me like a unicorn, it won't happen. Poetry in motion on that field, I get to snapping. I make it look easy, cause I do this on the norm. When you hear that alarm, get out the way, cause there go on.
What happening, doggy bone? We back, man, on the Madden. Finna give y'all a couple of pieces. First off, let me pause the video. Smash that like button, bro. Bringing y'all back post-coms, which was extremely popular last year. Because it's like Madden, like I can understand for people who say Madden is dead, these are the players who kill the game, bro. And y'all let me know if y'all agree. If y'all don't agree, why not? Let's hop into it though. So I'm on my second set of recording. I did my live comms and I'm doing post comms and I run in the dog. Immediately he comes back out and he comes out in single wing slot. So I'm like, oh my God, not this. And I've told y'all before, y'all see he got big O lineman playing at tight end. And this is so when he gets these blocks and he against my secondary, he can wear them down. They'll tire out. They'll stay tired. Because Neil stays tired the entirety of the game. So he first runs up the middle. We shed to the wrong side. So off rip, I'm not thinking much of it. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see as the game come on, he got nothing but secures on the line, which is cool because I've already made a video saying you should be running secures. But then we get to this point and I'm like, okay, this is all he runs. For the entirety of the game, as you can see right here, he comes out, I'm like, all right, let's see if he got some dots. He immediately throws the ball. Right here, I was gonna quit. Because I'm like, I'm not finna get nothing from this content. Because he can't pass. So I'm like, all right, bet. We get on defense. I see he's in 6-1. He runs more of a coverage-based 6-1. He gets an insta-shed. All right, cool. So he's backing dog up. The moment I see anybody drag an individual, I'm kind of knowing you don't really know how to play defense. But it's cool. I need to figure out what zones you trying to drag people in. Because a lot of people think if you drag them back, they'll play deeper. Like the deeper you drag them, the deeper they play, etc. So he gets a shed. He gets me to a 3rd and 26. And I'm not in panic mode or anything. I'm just trying to figure out what Buddy has running. Didn't realize that was Carmichael, or else I would have highballed it. So cool. He get the turnover right back. For whatever reason, Peppers walks back in the box. And the reason is very important. Like this year for me, especially under center run defense, I like to have them backed off. Last year, I wanted them inside the box here. Not this year. I like him boxed in because a lot on the dive plays, he'll meet him directly in the hole instead of the lineman coming up to the next level to pick him up. They just usually go double team or off, and it leaves a gap for him to go pick him up through that. But this is why I say I understand, because if you're playing Madden, right, and if you are a casual, we're not talking about if you comp. A lot of y'all are delusional about being comp. We're going to get into that too. But you big boy Madden player, this don't go for you. But if you a casual, somebody who just plays occasionally, you hop on this game and you play somebody who, because most people don't know how to stop the RPO. So if you play somebody who all they run is this single back RPO, as you can see, that's why I want to backed off. And they gashing you 10, 15 yards. Your guys are tired. You don't get why they're tired. That's enough to send you off the game, number one. Then when you finally do get a shed and you get them into a long situation and they come back to it, you're able to somehow, because there's gonna be drives where you may stop him 1 or 2 times. If you don't really know what you're doing, you get him into a situation, he passes, and then he goes big boy RPO. Now, this is my only issue with the RPO, and again, I'm not speaking from perspective, because I know how to stop the RPO. I know how to stop a lot of the things in the game. But remember, we're speaking from the casual player who just hop on just to play a couple of pieces of the Madden. If you look at my guy on the outside over here, Randy Moss, once this shows that this is a RPO, Randy should stay here. He shouldn't drop back because nobody's running a route, right? But look, he's here, right? I have people. If I don't have people to play the run, he should gash me, right? But what shouldn't happen is Randy drops back. My guy who was playing the RPO initially commits fully to the running back who's already gone here. You know what I'm saying? So when you a casual Madden player and you see that shit, you probably don't even want to play no more. Because the thing about it is, bro, you're going to play the RPO out of bunch strong, bunch nasty, single back wing slot more than you play any offense in the game. You know what I'm saying? So the issue to me isn't the formations. It's because we everybody gonna find something glitchy in this game, bro. That's the nature. That's the nature of the Madden. Any competitive game, you gonna look for a competitive edge. I got no problem with that. But when something has been identified that it does not work correctly, something like an RPO, then if you don't give us the proper tools to combat, is when you lose most of your casual audience. Not talking about people like me. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to man up the outside guy. I might man up both inside guys. I might go double flat combo, pass, commit. I don't know. I'm going to go something to negate the RPO, and then we get to the next step of the chess match, which is what you got after that. What you got after this run game? What do you have after RPO? But what we got to understand, everybody don't have that. And my thing is go learn it, but then it's being kind of crazy because it's hard to tell the dude who worked 14 hours a day with 3 kids and a wife that he need to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, this year especially, it is very easy to find out because the cheese is very simple. Like for instance, in previous years, and y'all please comment down so we can talk about this. In previous years, when the cheese was hella cheesy, it was not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Under center, excuse me. Under center escape, you still had to figure out, make your reads. Like when the cheese is simple as a RPO in a run, it's over with, bro. Because like when you can just do this, right? So for me, all right, let's just talk about this particular play. I am well aware I can't keep him too pressed because I'm the safety, so he'll cook me over top. But most people don't. I'm gonna be the average Madden player. Is just they might go man defense, bring the safeties up, and then that be it. Then they getting killed on the underneath. So that's why in the 2nd and 9 situation, I know he might still want to throw. So I'm a flat. I'm a man up here. I'm gonna back him off and give some space. I'm still gonna be hella aggressive, but I don't want to be overly aggressive where I forget about this part of the field. You know what I'm saying? So when he come out and he hit me with the play action, right? He comes down to press, which was a huge no-no for me. I didn't think he would do that. And then he's able to throw this, right? So now the dynamics of the game didn't change a little bit. I still want to play it the same way. But now, like, say if he was a good player, he could start cooking up with the post routes and things of that nature if he was good. But for the average player, once you get beat on this, it feel like you can't stop Nathaniel. I know I can control the run game. I know it with this safety. I just have to I have to recognize the look for when it's a play action and when it's not. Like right there. And I don't know if y'all noticed this, but whenever I'm gonna go back when it comes up, he throws RPO again, then he just auto jukes. But that plays a part in it too. But not the so he throws the RPO right here. Now I want you to see we're playing the RPO until he doesn't. Like once he fakes this handoff, he commits. See what I'm saying? Like once he fakes the handoff, even though I pass committed, sometimes they just commit. Now this is the simplest part of the game. This is the easiest read to make. You don't have to make reads when the meta is run RPO base. You could throw this shit. Now you can do the easiest thing in the game. The best move in the game is a simple juke not holding turbo. So the worst possible thing that can happen in a Madden didn't happen. Run base meta, easy as jukes. It wasn't before when you juke spin, haro L trigger spin. Like, you know what I'm saying? When the meta is this simple and then you could flip it, your guys are getting tired because of the fatigue glitch. When the game is built around the simplest mechanics being dumb effective, that shit gonna kill the game for the average player, for the casual player. So right here in this situation, like and I don't know if it's this with y'all. When it's a play action, it seems like the camera zooms in a bit more. And right here, this was hella smart. I didn't know you could do this. 4th and 1, he hurried up, and then he ended up taking a delay of game, which stopped the clock. I thought the clock kept running if it was a penalty, but of obvious it don't. So yeah, that was kind of smart on his part. That was a hell of a smart play to take the delay so you can get your 3. But yeah, bro, it's the simplest things becoming meta. Like the meta for me, if it's a pass, it's like all right, more balance because you have to have a certain skill set to throw the ball. It don't matter who you is. If you don't have a skill set to throw the ball, you cook. Like right here, say if this was the meta, right? If this is the meta right here, and you get a lot of one play tugs, a lot of one play touchdowns, then a lot of people struggle to make this read for whatever reason. Like as the players develop it, if the one play tug is here, a lot of people won't recognize this is also a bomb against a lot of cover 4 quarters. A lot of people would have already thrown this ball, but I recognize the moment he matches here that I got here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this play was meta and everybody was running it, I would be cool with it because now it's more of a skill thing. If you can't go through your progressions when I change my defense, then I'm still gonna win the game. And and the reason I'm making the video because people hit me up about this shit all the time, bro. This is 90% of what casual players play when they get out here, and I'm not talking about people who in legends, or I'm talking about people who in like the first, second division of MUT. This is all they play. RPO, stretch. And then when they get to the shotgun, RPO. If you want to know more about RPOs and stopping them, check the video I made yesterday. I put a special surprise in there for the people who stayed long. So, man him up. And then in this situation, because it's 2nd and 5, I'm kind of thinking he is going to pass the ball. I mean, run the ball, so you don't always have to flat him. You really want him coming downhill to kind of blow up the run for real, for real. So I might not flat him, and then I'm just sitting on the safety to give safety help to get downhill and blow this up. If it's up the middle, I'm good money. Like right there. Do you notice how the camera angle sunk in? So the moment I notice the camera angle sinks in, like on the zoom, I'm finna immediately bail out because I know this is a short route. He's a lineman, so he blocking him every rip. Every rip he blocking him. So you gonna know that I immediately bail out, I get out wide, and we get the knockout. Move us to a 3rd and 5. I'm just telling y'all situational things you should look for. Now, because I don't want to be hella aggressive in these flats, on the third down, I'm a flat, I'm a man up, and then this is all my responsibility here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it a buck. Against a stretch run, you shouldn't have to think this damn much. You know what I'm saying? One thing about the stretch run too, you don't want this guy inside here for real. You want him offset because he, for me, feel like he's best suited keeping the run on the inside when he's out here. That way he doesn't get here, he doesn't push out here to pick him up. He'll come up here. They'll both crack dog, or he'll pause, or he'll move up to the next level to grab him. But I don't want him on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like even in that situation, because he drops back a little bit, Gronk come up to get him. We can loop around. Right here, I'm like he probably gonna go to a little vertical concept because the wide receiver isn't on the bunch side, so you know it's not an RPO. With his style of passing, I know he's gonna either look seam or flat. That's all dog then did. And I'm speaking to the casual player. Like when you playing against a player like this, right here, he audibles to double stack. So I'm finna, all right, so when you playing against double stack, the only thing you need to worry about is the run. So that's why I got the blitzer. Blitzer here, what I want to do ideally is pinch my line though. I'm manning up here, so once the ball is hiked, he's making a beeline down, and then I'm going to play at the line of scrimmage here. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like nothing he's doing is anything of skill as he throws the book right there. Nothing doggy doing taking any skill for real. He just audibling down to everything that's extremely cheesy but super easy to run. The bunch strong RPO, double stack RPO, single back wing slot stretch RPO. It is the simplest offenses in the game to run, but them shits is highly effective. And if you don't know what you doing, it's gonna cook you. And that's kind of what's hurting Madden right now, is that the simplest things in the game are the easiest to run, bro. And it causes delusion in Madden for real. It causes really bad players to think that they nice because they know how to hop into a 6-1. Because it's 6-1 is really easy to run. They know how to send a loop. Loop is very easy to set up. You know what I'm saying? When you think about Madden, especially this year, the simplest things in the game are high key the most effective. 6-1, you can bring the disengage. I think you just pinch these dudes and crash them down, and you'll get wild 4-man disengage. Or you could just bring him down, hover in this loop, and you'll get dual edge pressure off this edge. Of course, you'll get cooked now, though, but you know what I'm saying? The defenses are so easy. Before, you had to set up a defense. Spread, print, pinch, hover here, put him in this. You know what I'm saying? It was bad. It was good big boy back end adjustments. If you playing against the dollar loop, everybody's sitting in the base cover 3 with no adjustments. We talking about not super comp dudes. We talking about the casual player. Base coverage, no adjustments. Cover 3. If they sitting in a loop, they sit in the base cover 4, no adjustments, or they figured out how to double Mabel and that's it. And when you play against somebody who really don't understand, boy, it's hell out here for you, doggy. Unc feel for you. I don't feel for you though, cause y'all know like my train of thought with the shit is just figure it out, but I am getting to a point where I understand, like, if this was, like, if I switched over to Mud back when I was married and I'm doing 12, 13-hour shifts, it wouldn't have been for me. You know what I'm saying? I was able to hop on rigs where it's a watered-down version of what's on Mud. So it was easier for me to pick up, and go. But if you on Mud, which is a very large community of players, for the most part casual. Everybody on Mutt ain't big boy comp. There's people who just like to build their teams, who like to play the auction house, and they play Madden when they have to. You know what I'm saying? As far as the online joint. So when they hop on like this playing these type of players can be extremely, extremely annoying, bro. Because these niggas, they don't really know what they doing, but they have an idea of what works. You know what I'm saying? Huge difference between knowing how to play Madden and just and knowing what works in the game this year. You know what I'm saying? Like last year was highball meta, right? But if you played a bot in tight offset, he didn't really give you issues like that. You know what I'm saying? If you played a bot running tight offset, he was not a huge problem. On defense, if he was in 6-1, he was annoying as hell. But if he was in if he was in tight offset, no. But if a bot was in spinner and had them knockouts, oh, he would give you some trouble. You know what I'm saying? But you would still be able to bag him because his tight offset usually would be doo-doo. So usually somebody who was doo-doo, but they ran spinner, they would be sitting in a RPO glitch out of gun deuce close or something like that. This year, I can just RPO you to death. I can go to some of these formations that have crazy RPOs and get busy. When he motioned him, I knew he lost the game, bro. Once he motioned, I knew he was cooked. Because everything I did after his first drive, which I shaded underneath everything. Because I knew he couldn't make a real read. I know he's a blocker. When you bring him over, if I got a flat zone here, I'm not worried. If you streak him, he's my responsibility until I release him unless he goes to this side of the field. So once he motioned him, I kind of knew he was cooked. For real, for real. And then I was, like I said, I shaded underneath everything, so we jumped that, and you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie, I was toxic. I didn't like dog. W Gamer Tag did not like doggy at all. Right here, he thought I was finna go to the juke. Nah, man, we just gonna run straight into the touchdown. Essentially, right here, putting the game away because. One thing for sure when you play against players like this, once you take that multiple possession lead, they ass cooked, G. They more cooked than two niggas that's cooked. As you can see, he not going to get out of it because he doesn't know anything past it. Like the casual player who runs this type of stuff, they got no answer past this and then a bunch of RPO. The moment they forced to do anything for themselves, their route combo is gonna be super trash, super fast, my boy. Like on that pick, he had a curl route as we send a loop at him. Yeah, we got loopy dupes too. He had a curl route in a big deep curl too. With him on corner route. Ran like the route combo was crazy. So right here, 3rd and 17, he does what he knows he can do. Runs the ball. 4th and 9, he hurries up for whatever reason, I don't know. I'm playing for the RPO because he can't make a read. He can't. So I'm RPO. If you can show me you know how to make a read with the double corner and then put him on the backside end, cool. But I back him off because I'm like, when he see him press, he just wanted to throw a streak. I know how dog think. He run one corner route, chuck a streak because it's DK. It gets like I'm telling you, G, it's a lot easier to read people than you think. You know what I'm saying? Right here in this compressed set, even if he streaks, I got help over top. So what he thinking is put him on a streak, motion out, he'll beat the press, I throw it over top. Because it looks like nothing but green and no help. You know what I'm saying? So when you playing a casual player, sometimes all the overthinking shit, you got to throw that out the window. This a bot. We got to think like one. So I just back him off because I already know he want to go streak. And then he got the corner route. And then he put another streak on the field thinking that would occupy my deep third. So right here, this look like man press, but I'm just gonna keep bombing him. You know what I'm saying? This look like it, but once he didn't mug the gap, I'm like, all right, he probably not blitzing, and if he is, I'll just check down, quick flat route. It wasn't. I step up in the pocket and I throw another bomb on dog. He has no clue why he's getting bombed. I had somebody say that to me before, like, bro, you only been running one play. Why do I need to help the defense be better? If you can't stop the one play, it's not my job to stop it. It's yours, doggy. My job is to spam it until you get an answer for it. So now he comes out. This is the RPO formation, so all I got to do is just watch middle of the field, wait for him to throw one of these books. Now this route is actually good. It's a short C route, and really all you want to do for this short C route, I have him in a flat. If I put him in a curl, you gotta remember I'm playing match though. If I put him in a curl, he'll sit here and he'll play that route a lot better. So all I have to do really right there is just put him in a curl route, and it takes that away. He's only, like I said, he only operates on one side of the field, really. His reads don't go from left to right, or it's not based off coverage or anything. Like, as you can see, he throws the comeback route, we knock it out. Like right here, he goes big boy RPO. At this point, I'm not even worried about the RPO. If he want to throw it, he can throw it. Same thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep him pressed this time. Because I think you're going to go back to the comeback route, but I'm not going to shade underneath right there. I'm sending pressure. I got the soft squat here. I'm playing a couple of pieces of the defense. And when he gets to load up, he gets hit. So, 3rd and 10. Give him a couple of pieces of the same defense that he does not understand. Anything like coverage-wise, right there was bad user on my part. Like, soon as I seen that out the back of my head, is it the back of my head or out the corner of my eye? That's what it is. I should have went and grabbed that, but I was just too focused in on the angle route because I wasn't trying to overthink it. Usually his first read is where the ball is going. You know what I'm saying? That was going to be a pick if it was thrown correctly. His first read is exactly where he's going. Right here, just back him off. You want to throw you a big boy little mini C route, go right ahead, bro. Go right ahead, because I'm gonna get you to a point where right here he throws the book. I'm gonna get him to a point where when we in the red zone, he can't throw that route anymore, and he gonna actually have to cook up. You find out who really a hot dotter when you get inside that 10-yard line. And I've told y'all, I suck in the red zone this year because even though my red zone scoring percentage is high, because I don't do anything overly risky, but I'm not super Dottie Supreme in the red zone. Right here, that was just Gronk just kind of glitching out. He was supposed to be playing back there, but I don't really know what happened. Right here, he ain't got no answer for shit, so he just goes ahead and throws a comeback route out of double stack. Never seen that before. And I'm like, all right, it's cool. Throw a comeback here now. Throw it again, G. We inside the 20. Let's see. I already know he's gonna have something coming across the middle because I'm not finna run over there. I already know he got something coming across the middle, bro. So we end up just bagging him up again. And I was toxic for the remainder of this game. I wouldn't just put the game away. You know what I'm saying? Quick check down to the flat, celebrate on dog, all that because I'm irritated. But yeah, I can understand why some people would say Madden is dead, and it's because the play style is so simple that if you're a casual player and you see people who are supposed to be around your skill level running this shit, it make you not want to do it. It's either conform or get cooked. You know what I'm saying? Conform or get cooked. And a lot of people don't want to run all the RPOs in the world and things of that nature. Right there, he gives up the same bomb. I'm not gonna score nothing, bro. I don't want to give Buddy back the ball. But yeah, that's the end of the video, man. Give me y'all comments, how y'all feel about it down in the comment section, bro. I personally don't think Madden is dead, but I do understand why a lot of people may feel that way. We didn't get to address everything, but we can always have this conversation in the comments, man. So, y'all know I reply to everything. So, appreciate y'all boys for rocking. Hope you all enjoyed this post-con, man. And I get it y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.